Just trying to get the screen sharing. Hopefully that looks good. So
It
thanks
looks
for having
it
us.
it looks fantastic. The floor is going to be all yours. Thanks, Ed.
All right, great. Well, thanks for joining us this evening. I'm representing Dean College, and we're located just outside of Boston, Massachusetts, in Franklin, Massachusetts. And may not be that familiar with our exact location, but I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. Just want to give you kind of a quick rundown, a little bit about our campus community. We're home to about 1,200 full-time undergraduates. About half of our students come from Massachusetts, about half from outside the state, but we do have students coming to us really from across the country and around the world. We offer over 50 different programs of study, and many of the students coming to us from a distance are looking at our performing arts programs and some of our communications programs. And those link nicely with the summer offerings that we have that I'll talk about just in a moment. Primarily during the academic year, a very diverse student body, and primarily a residential student body with about 90% of our students living on campus. I know many of you with us this evening would be sending your young person off perhaps across the country for the summer. And I'll also mention we're in a very safe suburb named the second safest city in America. So a place that you can feel comfortable sending your student for a week or two to spend some time with us. So I'm not going to talk a lot, just want to show a little bit more about location. I mentioned that proximity to Boston, and we see a lot of students that might take advantage of our summer programs and maybe tie that to a family vacation to the Boston area, to Cape Cod, even to New York City. So that proximity to a lot of great vacation spots in the area over the summer is attractive to a lot of families. Closer to campus, we're about 10 minutes from Gillette Stadium and Patriot Place, where the Patriots and the New England Revolution play. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second with our sports broadcasting program. So our summer programs, we have 5 summer programs that we offer at Dean College. Each is a week in length. We offer a dance intensive program. We offer a musical theater intensive program. And then within the communications areas, our sports broadcasting, also podcasting, and the social media influencer program. And just to give you a little bit more of the basics and kind of the rundown for these programs, we offer both resident and commuter options for students. These are staffed 24/7 by professional staff on campus. So students will spend a good chunk of their day, obviously, in an academic setting, but then staffed throughout the evening and overnight as well. There are options for college credit with all these programs, depending upon the program. For the most part, it would be equivalent of 3 college credits that students would gain from the experience while at Dean. We'll welcome typically students from 14 to 18, so typically rising freshmen in high school up through rising seniors, although we do often have some interest even from some local students that are going off to college and maybe just want to get a couple credits done and have an experience before heading off to college. So we'll also work with students that are heading into their freshman year in college. Mention kind of that 24/7 experience, so a full activities program of activities both on and off campus, and certainly leveraging our location and taking advantage of some of those great opportunities that the Boston area has to offer. I have the website in the bottom of all these slides here, so there are some various dates for the different programs. And costs basically range from $1,500 to $1,800 for a week for the program. A couple of the programs have multiple weeks, and some have just a singular week that they offer. Typically, that $1,500 price point is going to be for a commuter student and the $1,800 for a residential student. And then we do also offer additional course options at Dean, so summer courses that would include some of those traditional courses that a student might be looking to get ahead in high school, or on occasion maybe catch up a little bit in high school. And those could be done in person or online as well. I mentioned a little bit, you can see a couple of the photos here from the summer programs. We have a close connection and a partnership with the Craft Sports Group, who are the owners of the New England Patriots and New England Revolution. So within the sports broadcasting and the communication side, some great opportunities for behind the scenes work. Some of our professors are employed by both the college as well as the craft organization. So some great opportunities during the summer. And particularly the Patriots training camp is often starting right when these programs happen. So opportunities to interview players and really get some great hands-on experience. And on the performing arts side, these are classroom experiences, but culminating with performances. So really having an opportunity to learn your craft and test your craft, and then, show what you learned to family and friends at the end of the experience. So just put up some contact information here. I'm from the admissions side of the house and kind of just talking a little bit in general tonight, obviously, about the college and about the programs that we offer. We do see many students that take advantage of these programs, then look to enroll at Dean at a later date or a later time. So we work very closely with the programs, and we also provide some admissions tips and insights and sessions while our students spend time on campus. You could also reach out to Tracy Lane on the performing arts side, or Lady Connor on the pre-college program side for those other programs for additional information. So thanks for your attention, and hope we'll see some questions and some interest from some of you down the line.